What's up, guys? Welcome to the second episode of my Minecraft Feed the Beast Revelations series. There we go, that's a bit of a mouthful. So a little bit has happened since the first episode. Probably too much, definitely too much. Um, Long story short, I had some computer issues and lost all of my clips and recordings, so basically the last episode and a half is just gone. It's just out of here, gone. So I'm just gonna kind of take a minute to run through everything real quick and let you know what happened, what was gonna happen, and what I plan on doing. So I guess we'll start off over here with this little bit of a mess here. This is a canola farm that I've set up. You know, we've got the farmer planting seeds and taking out canola, blah blah blah. Um, this is just a coal generator to power the compression dynamo that uses refined canola. I've kind of got this set up already, small scale to produce RF, right? Only issue is, not exactly sure why this won't run unless this has power. So like I pop that in there, it's producing 60 RF per tick. Oh, and it needs water too. I don't have water set up for it yet. I don't have a bucket either. Oh well, not important really. So I've got that going, and it's come down here. I've got a plant gatherer set up here that I want to set up a tree farm over here so that this can gather from that. I've got the range add-on at tier 7, and I also have the leaf attachment, or whatever it's called, the one so that it just gathers leaves. So I'll have a tree farm going, and I'll have that going so it gathers the leaves and does all that, and then we got a bucket of sludge. It's not full. We've got this. Is this not pulling? It has not been pulling this whole time. That explains a lot. So there's that. You know what? I think I had that off on purpose. Oh well. That's going. And then I've just got it all kind of dumping in here. You know, all the goodies that come out of the sludge refiner, which takes the sludge and just makes stuff with it. Just random junk, really. I made this because I needed red sand and clay for some of the other items I was making. Don't need it now, so it's just surplus, really. There was another one here. This was a little H with the thing right here. I plan on setting up a silo and a tank from immersive engineering, and that's what I'm going to pump the canola into the silo, the canola beans, right? And then the tank is going to hold oh, no, I've set that off. It's going to hold the canola oil, right? And then I'm going to have a whole array of canola presses here on this side of the silo, and then a whole bunch of fermenting barrels on this side of the tank, right? So it's going to go canola beans into the silo, then it's going to be made into the oil here, the canola oil, and then it'll be sent over into the fermenting barrels, right? That's going to make the refined canola oil, which burns a little bit better than canola oil itself, right? And then this is just, I moved this out here so that it would have power. You know, I've got to set this up, finish setting this up, and then move stuff around. It's getting really crowded really fast. I found rubber trees. I needed rubber, desperately found some, and I've got a few grown here. So anytime I need rubber, I can just come out here and pick some off. I don't have a tap with me right now. I have a whole bunch made inside. Coke oven. I made the coke oven. I only made one stack of coal coke because I'm not ready to go further with it yet. But I needed treated wood for the immersive engineering silo and tank, right? You need creosote oil for that. So all of this has happened, plus some more. I have a bunch of useless stuff in these chests. I am desperate. Oh, what is all this? I don't know what I just pressed. Oh well. I am desperate for a inventory system. Down here, I have got a few more machines. I got a little bit of a system set up over here for making plastic, or tiny dry rubber, and then you take that tiny dry rubber and put it in a 9x9 crafting grid, and then it makes, let's see, maybe I have some laying around. I forget what it's called. I don't. But either way, it goes in here and it makes plastic right here. It makes plastic. So that's what that does. I've got 2 tree fluid extractors right there, and then I'll just place a tree right there and a tree right there, and then these observers will see that the tree is gone once this is done eating it, and the block placer will place a new one. Continue the cycle. We've got infinite water right here pumped into this, which is what makes that, and then I've got an RF converter, because this is all EU over here, you know? But I won't need that once I get the power from the canola system set up and running over here. So I made simple Stirling generator, simple alloy smelter, and a sag mill. I needed this to power both of these. I needed this for bronze to make excess bronze, right? Or, yeah, I believe it was the bronze. And it has a few other uses, right? Nothing too major. And then this was just because I needed, what was it? I needed a specific Open Computers part. I was making this power converter. I was trying to find any sort of way to convert RF to EU. Can't be done. There is no easy way to just magically put it in a block and out comes EU, right? Can't be done. I learned that the hard way. This is just so that you can convert any sort of power to the Open Computers power. And I'm pretty sure that's just a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm sure I'll get into Open Computers at some point. By the way, this is what I made, printed circuit boards. You know, just, you know, a little bit of a thing there. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get into Open Computers at some point, and that'll be useful. I found ropes from Rustic. Works very well for digging a shaft straight down to bedrock, which I needed to go to bedrock so that I could get the, don't remember what it's called at the moment. It's a special thing. You light the bedrock on fire, and there's a 50-50 chance that it will drop one of these piles of dust, some sort of pile of dust. I forget what they're called. Oh well, not a big deal. Don't even remember what I needed that for. I'm really having to run through a lot right now just because I lost a lot of stuff. So this setup here, I got tired of constantly having to move stuff around when I get done mining, so I just drop everything up here. It gets pulled through this server out, and then I've got a whitelist filter here that I need to set up. Actually, I'm not setting that up yet. I just placed this a little while ago. I need to get a bigger filter, because anything that isn't going to be macerated needs to go into this chest. And then from there, sent off to the sag mill or wherever, right? Macerator. So from there it goes into the macerator, and then from the macerator into this chest, so that anything that gets macerated that doesn't get smelted gets put back into this chest, my final chest. Everything else goes here, down here into the electric furnace, gets cooked, and then boom, right down the line. So I think I have all of my ores all smelted finally. It took me way too long to get that done, way too much power, which by the way is my major issue. This generator is not reliable at all. On top of that, to go along with that, I have some wires running down this way and across here, going into a bat box that goes into a solar panel. It looks like it's nighttime, so I'm going to go have a sleep, so that can start generating more power. It's very, very painfully slow. There are upgrades for it. Let's see. So this is the Industrial Craft 2 version that I have here, and then from there you go to the low voltage solar arrays, right? I don't know. I'm assuming this is better because it takes 8 solar panels and an LV transformer to make this, right? And then from there we get this, and it's 8 of those into an MV transformer, makes it medium voltage, and then we've got the high voltage here. So that's a whole process. I may end up making one of these. Let's see, it takes a generator and 2 of these. It's a little bit expensive. I'm low on copper at the moment. I'm getting low on a lot of resources, right? I'm really having to run to a lot right now. I'm running out of breath, right? So, actually, can I power up these boots here? I haven't tried this yet. No, it takes UI, whatever that is. So I need an Ender IO. This. Where'd they go? Where did that go? Oh, they're right there. Okay. So not that. I need to find some. At some point, I want to be able to charge these. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it so far. I got your basic quartz grindstone there. The next thing I want to do, right? Because this canola system here is taking a little while to get set up. I want to get 10 and 10 to start off. 10 canola presses, so 9 more. Which is actually not too expensive now that I look at it. I could probably get that done. And you know what? In fact, I bet... Let's see. I want treated wood fence, treated stick. Yeah, okay, so it's all regular crafting just with treated wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the stuff together so that I can build that, and that's what we'll do this episode. And if there's any time left, we'll get started on the next thing, which I'll get into in a second. Peace. That was way more trouble than it should have been. Now these are filling up, and yes, we are getting we're getting oil. Alright, so let's go have a sleep, and then what I want to do is take a look downstairs, show you guys kind of what I did, how I'm going to have it set up. It's not finished quite yet, but it is going to be, it's good enough for the moment. So, oh, we got some servos down here. So what I did was, I've got this dropping down right there, going into this bad boy, which should be making power. Generates redstone flux using fluid, fuels, and coolants. Stronger coolants result in higher efficiency. Generation rate varies according to energy demand. Oh, according to energy demand. So, does that mean that power output 40 RF per tick, maximum power 40 RF? So, yeah, it's generating power. It's got 0 RF in it because it's coming out here and powering these bad boys. All 10 of these canola presses, which hold 40,000 RF. Right. So, oh, and also, water I had coming out of here. That's a problem that we're going to fix really soon. So, yeah. I think this is going to be good. We can get rid of this now. That was just to kickstart the system. Alright, what can I drop off? I don't need this lever. Okay, so let's look. Let's see, what is this called? Compression dynamo. Let's look at how much these are. I'd like to get a couple of them. So, tin, iron, redstone, silver. That's cheap as fuck. Super cheap. Alright, there we go. Run, boy, run. That's not where my stuff is. Let's go down here. Let's see if we can make a couple of these. What do we need for 3 of them? We need 6 tin. 4 times 3 is 12. 18 tin. 18 tin. 3 iron. 9 iron. 18 tin, 9 iron. Let's get that to start off. Oh, looks like I don't have enough tin. So close. I can make 2 though. So, let's do that. Silver and redstone. Dump that in there. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. You don't need to be there. Alright. What was I doing? I'm lost. Making 2 of these. So let's start off with this. Silver. I need silver. just make 2. And throw that on the ground. Didn't drop anything? No. There we go. We got those. This right here, we need to open that. Don't need that in there. I don't know why that's in there. 2 of those. Didn't drop anything again. Oh. There we go. And 2 of those. Perfect. I just realized there was a small problem, but it's easily fixed. And that problem is that fluid's going just to that one, but we can fix that by bring it back 1 block. Yeah, there we go. I like keeping these pipes and things hidden away. Yeah. Break that. And that. Okay, and we need more fluid pipes, more fluid ducts. Why am I always running out of fluid ducts? Perfect. That was just how many I wanted. Let's bring that across like that, and that like that. There we go. And we'll hide all that away. Kind of. All set. Yep, it just needs water, which is the next thing we are going to do. So, to get water over here from the main base, I want to use fluid laser relays. To do that, we need energy laser relays. Oh, it's obsidian. I didn't realize it was obsidian. Well, that's fine. It'll be next episode that we do that. We'll just pick this up. Can I upgrade this? I don't understand. I think that's just to empty it. So I can't upgrade it. That's bunk. Drum, iron. It's not too bad. Except I think I'm out of iron. That's okay. I'll just use what I have for now. I'm going to upgrade really soon. So, previously when I've played modded Minecraft, I couldn't get super far. My PC was kind of garbage, kind of junky, right? But I did play a little bit, and I was able to use actually additions. Let's see. Actually additions, and it's got kind of like an ME system sort of setup. With the relays, you can set it up with chests and things, and have interfaces. If I could find one of the interfaces. Lava factory controller, canola press. Anyway, it's here somewhere. There's an item. There's a player item interface right there. So basically, it's like an ME system. But it uses your existing chests and puts them in a UI in front of you, and you can send stuff back and forth, and you can get pretty intense with it. Do some pretty interesting things. You can even set up some automation stuff if you ask it to craft something, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But that's what I want to use to set up power transfer and item transfer, liquid transfer, all of that. Yeah, that's going to drain really quickly, but all of these are going to start going. Look at that. Hauling 12k, 13, 14k RF. These are going to fill up incredibly fast. 40, 40, 40. Oh yeah. They're all full. That needs power now. Do I have any more? I do. Power is coming from there, so let's do this. Need that to stay running. That's an issue, but that fixes it. Right there. There we go. Now we're talking. So, hopefully this doesn't corrupt on me. I don't think it will. Look at that. Oh, it's hauling some mean booty now. It's really putting in the work. So next step will be to get this going, get the tree farm going. And then we can use that to either make coal for EU or do something else with it. I also want to speed up the growth of this, look into that. So I think next episode what we'll do is either start working on power systems. We need obsidian for that, and to do that I would like to have a lava generator. No. Magma crucible. That's what I want. I need netherrack for that. That's what's holding me back there. So next episode we're going to go to the nether. We're going to have a little bit of fun there. Yeah, and then we can make the magmatic dynamo that will run off of the lava. I think that produces EU. No, it produces RF. But there's ways to make EU out of lava. Of course there are. There's always ways with lava. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. There's been a ton of progress between episodes, and I really apologize for that. You know, I didn't mean to have that big of a jump in progress, but I think we did a pretty big thing today, getting this set up and done. It's probably going to be a longer episode. I'm going to have to edit the crap out of it and see what I can do. But yeah, we did a lot, and we got the work in, and it's looking good. It's looking good, and it's working good. Oh yeah. And now I've got 20 servos that I will never need, which is great. Oh, I definitely need to speed that up. Yeah, look at that. These are empty. There's the bottleneck. So that's the next thing I do. I've got worms on these right now. I think I can put some sort of fertilizer in this, and it will help the plants grow. But yeah, that's all for another day. Look at that! Look at that little deer in the boat. Stupid deer. That's for people. But yeah, that's gotta be it, guys. I think we did a good thing. We had some fun. We had some goofs, some gaffs, and a little bit of laughs. Now I can have a nap, both in real life and in the game. So I will see you when I see you. Peace.